So the question is, how did we respond to that in our relationship? How did we respond to friends always wanting to go out every week/weekend while dating? What's good, YouTube? We are back with another freaking video, man. And as you can see, we chilling. Just another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
this weather has been
yeah, my eyes.
It has had me lazy, but your eyes always droopy because you're always tired. But
it's what happens when you work hard.
Anyway, we back with part two.
Part two.
Part two.
Part two.
Part two.
It's two.
All right, bet. So we back with part two of story time.
Let's get it.
And if you enjoyed the first one, we're gonna keep bringing them to you because we keep getting questions. This next series of questions is tailored towards the dating phase as well. So we're gonna hop into it. But before we do that, what you need to do? What I need to do, man?
Do I gotta tell them, man?
Like, comment, and subscribe to the Rich Life, man. And if you already been a part of the family, thank you for your loyalty. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. We glad you decided to be a part of the Rich Life, man.
Yes, sir.
But we gonna hop into part two.
We're gonna get into it. How many topics we got? We got 4 questions we're gonna do tonight. But yeah, stay tuned throughout the whole video, man, because it's gonna be some
dropping gems.
It's gonna be some good information. I feel like it's gonna be some good stuff.
We're dropping gems.
To start off with, if you haven't watched the last video,
you have to watch that one before you watch this one. Make sure
you go back and watch that one before you even continue this one. If you ain't watched the last one, you might as well exit this one and go back to the last one now, because you
can't skip.
Come on, you can't
skip.
Nobody start watching a movie 30 seconds in off gate. You got to start from the beginning. From the beginning, you got to ride on. But anyway, if you haven't watched it, go back, watch that one. But today we're in the dating phase. Still. But the first question that we had, or the first comment, or whatever you want to call it, we had was talking about friends, like your friends wanting to go out with you or hang out with you while you're dating.
And they're single, because that was the big thing. So the question is, how did we respond to that in our relationship? How did we respond to friends always wanting to go out every week/weekend while dating?
Go ahead, tell them how you responded. Or you want me to go first?
I think you should tell your story.
So you can tell how you responded.
Bingo. There you go.
Bingo. Anyways, though, so this was around my sophomore year, obviously. And I had friends who were single.
All of them.
Who were still wanting to go to the club, which nothing's wrong with that. They were wanting to go to the club and they wanting to do stuff like that. And me being young, hunting for that college experience that you see on movies and everything, I was down for every college night. I was down every weekend. I was down every weekday. I don't care if I had class. I wanted to go, you know what I mean? And not saying that it was always right, that I should have went, or, you know what I'm saying, always attempted to go, but that's just who I was. That was what I was looking for. So, I mean, every time they mentioned it to me, I was like, why are you asking me? You should be telling me, let's go. You know what I mean? So, for me, I was on go 100% of the time. And I mean, it won't like, my intentions was to go out and cheat, but like I said, I'm looking for, at that time, I was looking for the college experience, that real college experience. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I went to a small school that was a PWI. So I also feel like at that time, now looking back, I was looking for an experience that more so happens on an HBCU campus. And I was looking for that in a PWI campus, and
wasn't gonna get it there.
Wasn't gonna get it. But I mean, at that time, I wasn't thinking about a PWI or HBCU. I was just looking for that experience. And being told that downtown Raleigh was a city to be the party, you know what I'm saying, to do all of this stuff, I was ready to go, you know what I mean? So
TTG.
For me, I was 100% down every single time somebody brought up Thursday nights or Saturdays or whatever the day was that they was trying to go out. So tell them how you responded to it.
I mean, I was cool with it, but it got old, and it got old fast.
When was you cool with it?
I was cool with it.
When?
I was cool with it. The thing I was not cool with, y'all, let me tell you.
I'm cool with it.
The thing I was not cool with, y'all, it would be Thursday night. It would be 10 o'clock, and I haven't heard nothing about this all day long. But it's 10 o'clock. Oh, I'm gonna go out with such and such and them. At 10 o'clock? So why you couldn't tell me this at 3 o'clock when y'all talked about it?
Okay,
I'm gonna tell it.
Oh, because it was just a last minute thing. It ain't like we planned it. You know, we just do stuff last minute. We ain't like y'all girls. We don't need time.
9 times
we don't
out
need
of
time
10,
to get ready.
9 times out of 10, a guy does not plan to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? And actually, you know, I take it back. It might be planned out a week before, but we're not gonna say something to the other person until it's last minute. And you also got to remember, at this time, I was at a point in my life where it was school, cafeteria, and basketball. You know that for a fact.
Okay,
so
but guess what?
Whenever I got out of class, whenever I got done eating, I would come back to my apartment for maybe an hour, maybe. And then I'm back at the gym. By the time I'm at the gym and the session is over, we sitting down talking like, oh man, we ain't trying to go home. What y'all trying to do? And then that's when stuff pop up. Or it'll pop up in class and then we go play basketball and totally forget about it.
But guess what? You just said every Thursday, Saturday, you know, you want that college experience. So,
okay.
Y'all, so after the first 2-3 times, that's what you're gonna try to do every Thursday and Saturday, regardless. So you can't tell me it's last minute after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks when it's happening every week. How's that last
Because
minute?
I wanted it every Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, whenever the days was, didn't mean that they wanted it that same day, and I won't finna go by myself. So when do I know that they want to go? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all talked about it, but I ain't like it. Like I said, that's how I responded to it. It caused, I'm not gonna say it almost, it did cause a divide in our relationship.
100%.
To the brink where I was like, this ain't what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, he know.
And I mean,
because this nigga right here was sneaky, very sneaky. You just never know what he was up to.
I was.
So I was like, I ain't gotta do this. And y'all had to threaten him a little bit. I had to threaten him a little bit. A couple times.
Nah, but it caused,
to get his act together.
It caused some real division though, between us. I think it had both of us questioning at one point, because remember I had a conversation with her, and this is just me being completely vulnerable at this point. I remember we had a conversation. I was telling her like damn, like you need to chill. Like you really acting like my mother right now. My mother's not even in this state. Like she's in a whole different state, and you're really acting like her. So like, I'm gonna need for you to calm down, because my mom is here and you're here. You know what I'm saying? So relax. Like I have a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand you're a mom, but you're not mine. Like, and that's like we was having those type of conversations at points where it was like, you know what I'm saying? You need to back off. Like, let me do what the fuck I want to do. It was that type, you know what I'm saying? That type of energy. So, man, that shit, like, damn.
What?
Damn, nah, I'm just thinking, like, that was like, so far, that was probably like the toughest time of us being together. And it won't because of me going out, obviously.
I said it wasn't the toughest time, but yeah.
That really put a divider.
Yeah, that opened them eyes
in between us. I think it opened both our eyes.
I think it opened your eyes more so.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I just say more so because I didn't want to, but I legit had a threat in you. Like,
what was your threat?
I won't be on his arm no more. I won't be his eye candy no more.
Let me tell you something. She could have left me. I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna say that. I wouldn't care. She could have left me. That motherfucker would have still been that goddamn chocolate in my eye. I don't give a motherfucker. You could have called me the worst names in the world. I still would have been looking at you like.
Well, I know, because you told me that.
I don't give a fuck.
You told me I can't leave you.
You can't.
If he try me, I was gonna give him the deuces. Oh, I forgot you the story. What's the next question? Because I want to talk about something real quick.
Let me see.
Alright, no, bro. We ain't got to jump into it. I want to talk about something real quick because it's just fresh on my mind. But y'all want to know something funny? So, me and Dre was staying together, and obviously we were staying together.
In my apartment?
Yeah, your apartment.
Okay.
And he did something real dumb, y'all. So, we had each other passwords, He went to the gym.
What?
He went to the gym and left his phone.
Can I go back though? Wait, before you tell that, I mean that part is fine, but let me go back. So, the night before, I was at Peace playing basketball. And I think that was one night we came back. It wasn't real late, but we came back kind of late that night. And I had to get up, well I didn't have to, but I got up early the next morning to go to the gym to work out with two of my other friends. And one of them was my roommate. But yeah, go ahead. So that's why I wanted to tell that little piece before you.
And I think I was just coming back that day. So I was like extra tired. Not that morning, but the night before. I was just getting back.
Because I was at the gym. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. That played a big part in this, what I'm about to tell y'all. But yeah, like, I was just getting back from coming to see the kids. And so like you said, he got up early, Like you said, he got up early one morning. I think he got up at what, like 7? Because he had to get to the gym by like 8.
And I think class started at 8.
No, this was when you went to the gym on Saturday morning.
That's
this
what
had nothing to do with class.
I know. I'm talking about when we went to the gym. It was a class we were going to.
Oh, that class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think the class started at 8.
Yeah.
Because remember, he used to get there dumb early to pick us up.
Yeah.
So
boom.
It was earlier than that. Might have been like 6:30 almost, 6:45, something like that.
But anyway, because no, I wanted early.
It don't matter.
But he left his phone on the bed.
Not on purpose.
Yeah, no, of course not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
No nigga leaves their phone on purpose. But anyway, he left his phone. I think I was washing clothes, folding clothes, and then, no, you was looking for something through clothes. Like you was pulling stuff out the basket because I had washed clothes already. But you was pulling clean clothes out the basket and you threw them on the bed.
Talking about when I got back?
No. Before you went, because you was looking for something to take.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for something to put on.
Alright, so you was throwing clothes out the bed. That's what made you forget your phone, because your phone was up on
under the clothes on the bed. Yeah.
So I started folding the clothes, obviously, and then I was like, oh shoot, he left his phone. I was not gonna mess with it, y'all. I was not gonna mess with it. But then my conscience started speaking.
I don't care what none of y'all females say.
My women's intuition.
Y'all be wanting to mess with shit. I don't care.
No.
I'm not saying you wanted to, but y'all be saying that shit. Y'all be wanting to fuck with our shit low key. But it's cool. Go ahead.
I don't. Look, I don't like to dig up dirt, but my woman's intuition kicked in. It was like, this nigga being sneaky anyway already. Like, go through this nigga phone. So I said, go through his phone. Go through his phone. So I went through his phone, right, y'all. He come back from the gym. Everything that I own, everything that I bought him packed up. He like, what you doing? We can laugh about this now, but that nigga tried me that day. And then he tried it. I hurt your heart that day.
I tried to what? What you gonna say? I tried to what?
Try to lie about it. Like, it won't like that.
I mean, who the fuck not gonna? I mean, come on now.
Nigga, you caught at this point.
But I'm saying, who not though? Like,
if you caught, so fellas, ladies, whoever, answer this question for me in the comments.
It's obvious.
And let me know.
It's easy.
If you caught and you know you caught, are you gonna continue to lie about it?
And be honest too, like, because
be completely honest.
Most of y'all females gonna drop under here and y'all gonna be like, no, I'm telling the truth, I'm caught, I'm caught. Then gonna get in that situation and then you gonna lie. So don't lie. If you gonna comment the truth. Don't comment no lie.
We want complete transparency.
Cause I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna lie. Well, back then I would have lied about it like I did.
And then if y'all want to drop the comment, you got all of our social media.
Word, DM us.
DMs.
I mean, it's complete privacy. We ain't got nothing. We ain't gonna tell nobody. We ain't gonna put you on blast.
But I just really want to know, if you caught, are you gonna continue to sit there and lie after you caught? Like, the proof is in the pudding. Because that's what he did. But I packed up everything.
Right, but at first you didn't tell me that you knew. It was just a bunch of questions.
Yeah, I was like. So
of course somebody asking me questions and I know, but I feel like you don't, and I don't know where the question's coming from. Of course I'm a lie.
But you know what type of person I am. I'm not gonna ask you a question that if I ask you a question I already know the answer to. I just want to see what type of, if you gonna give me the truth or not.
Still, to my defense though.
Nigga, you ain't got no defense. You tried me.
I'm saying, to my defense, I'm going to lie. Like, you did. My mama always told me, you tell one lie, you got to tell another. Then you got to tell another. Then you got to tell another. I told one lie, so what the fuck? I'm gonna keep going with that motherfucker. Run with it. But we can talk about that shit all night though. We got a lot to talk about.
He tried me.
I did. I tried it. I'm not gonna lie.
And I left his tail too. I left you
She did for about
some weeks.
That's what I was about to say, almost a month.
I left him for some weeks. I was like, I'm not dealing with this.
She was driving an hour back and forth to work every day. Probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours every day.
And it hurt him more than it hurt me
Monday
because I had money.
Damn, you called me broke.
No, I'm just saying I had money to be able to do that. Only thing that was crazy.
Money too. My daddy gave me money.
Anyway, the only thing that was crazy for me was that I was tired. Because I had to get up early and then I got home
late
just to go to sleep. I was barely talking to him. I was like, I'm not about to do this. No. I said, I could do bad by myself. That's what I said.
You said that?
You know I said it.
I don't believe it.
I made him work for me. Come on.
Next topic though is it's on exes. So this one is, people are pretty much asking like, how do we respond to exes pretty much wanting to get back into the picture?
Because you know that would happen.
Intrude, or not even trying to get back in the picture, but talking down on you. You know what I mean? The word coming back to you.
Or not even talking down on you, just hopping in your DMs or your inbox when they see you doing good.
Trying to talk to you, or
trying to get back cool with you or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's not to date you again, it's to just get in your life to be nosy pretty much.
Pretty much.
So it's just that people want to know how we responded to that. Me, I'm gonna be real. I blocked one of mine and her mother because her mom was doing the freaking most on social media. So they both got blocked, and I actually ended up deleting that account and making a new one because that's just how fed up I was with that. Because this was right after the story that we just told y'all, so I wasn't even trying to go back down that road. So your boy grew up and did the right thing. Yeah. And I was like, I mean, and she was in a whole nother state anyway, so that wouldn't have went nowhere. But that's what I did. I had to block them and delete that whole account because it was just too much for your boy.
And two, I mean, I didn't really deal with it because I'm a pretty straightforward person.
You dealt with it and you still dealing with it.
I dealt, but I hope don't nobody I dated still want me. If y'all watch this and y'all still want me, you're nasty. You're nasty.
Why they nasty?
And
what makes them nasty? Because they still want you.
They want
They want what? They want what? What that?
They want this after this.
What?
After this.
What is that? I'm really trying to follow you. What?
Don't worry about
this
it.
After this? What the fuck is that?
Don't worry about it. But nah, they nasty if they want me. Everybody married.
Who says they? You're right.
Everybody married. Thank God. But
that don't mean a mother freaking
we know that. It's married people out here cheating every day, man. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah. Well, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I didn't have to deal with it as much. I mean, when we first started talking, I did. But I don't put up with nonsense for too long. So I cut that joint off, like, with the quickness. But Come on, we can hop to the next question because I ain't really too much about that.
Ain't really I mean, honestly, we did what was right. Honestly, we just nipped that shit in the butt real quick. I ain't got time for that. But the next one is kind of similar. What's your deal breaker? What makes you say no, or what makes you say I'm gonna have to pump my brakes on you, I'm gonna have to take my time, I'm gonna have to slow down with that? So what's your deal breaker?
My deal breaker has always been and will always be cheating. I won't tolerate it. My thing, if you don't want me, please, first thing, I know it's easy to say, hard to do, but first and foremost, please just let me know you don't want me. Please don't put me through that whole situation. And another thing too is I hate when you tell people everything you've been through. Like if you trust them and confide in them and tell them everything that you've been through, and then they turn around and put you through the same
do exactly
stuff.
what you just told them.
Like that's what I hate. So that's why I say cheating has always been and will always be a deal breaker for me. I don't care. We done. Like we done. I can't return from that. Like it's no return from that. So
that's real trauma though. You know what I mean? So I mean, for me it's the same thing. I feel like it's cheating for everybody. But I would say my close number 2 for me would have to be smoking. And I know that might sound really, really small, but to me, I cannot stand
smoking weed or smoking cigarettes.
Smoking anything.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless I feel like I mean, you can do it around me, that's perfectly fine. But if I seek interest in you and you got that cigarette breath, you got that Black and Mild breath,
just ain't smoking. If you don't self-care while smoking,
and that's the thing, most people
I know
don't.
a lot of people. I personally know a lot of people that smoke and you cannot tell.
Most people don't take care of themselves though.
Yeah, most people don't.
Like most people don't brush their teeth when they done. Most people don't take a shower. Most people don't wash their clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like
I can't stand people smoke and drink coffee. What?
What's wrong with smoking and drinking coffee? Like what does that do?
That
like,
combo?
Yeah.
Well, coffee gonna stain your teeth. Smoking gonna stain your teeth.
But that's they fucked up teeth.
Self-care. That's what I'm getting at. If you smoke and drink coffee and that combination,
most people
is bad.
most people don't take care. Like people don't take care of themselves when they do it, and I think that's why it's such a negative to me. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying,
those eens.
Like I was saying, people don't really take care of themselves. So I think that's why it's such a big no for me.
Oh, sorry.
Ouch. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, that's mine.
I thought it was something else.
No, that's mine.
I'm sorry. Give me a kiss.
On to the last and the very last. People wanted to know, have we ever dealt with distant relationships and stuff like that, and how we responded to that? And for some of y'all know, yes we have, and most of y'all know or don't know that we have, but now you do. We have. It was my junior year. I left the whole state of North Carolina and I moved to Kentucky.
It was rough, but also too, it was a pretty good point, I feel like, in our relationship, because
I think it was needed almost.
Yeah.
Not needed,
no,
but
it was needed. It was needed after the year we had just recently had. It was definitely needed.
Okay.
It was needed because that 2016 was rough for us, relationship wise. It really was. But it was definitely needed because it gave us time to miss each other. It gave us time to sit and, you know what I'm saying, be by ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, and we needed that.
I responded by being, literally I was in my room if I wasn't in class.
Yeah.
Besides the gym, obviously.
It definitely made us miss each other. We built that
most
stronger
definitely a
bond.
whole year. Like
Yeah, we built that
Oh, yeah.
bond. Like that jump was real.
That's honestly when our communication was hitting. Like
Yeah.
that shit built
It had
from
to.
bottom floor to the ceiling. Like
And
communication
then-
was #1.
And then I didn't have that many. After you came back, we honestly didn't have. We had communication issues still, but they weren't as
It wasn't as
bad.
bad. Yeah, so that's what I mean.
Right.
Like it helped us so much being that far apart. And that was my first
Yeah,
time
'cause-
doing anything like that.
Because you
Being that
kind of
far.
was forced to communicate at that point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you kind of was forced to communicate because you want to know what I'm doing. I want to know what you're doing.
Right.
Like, I didn't care as to the where you at and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
And we
But-
like she said, we had to communicate because when I left to go to Kentucky from North Carolina, I had a night class, and our night class was from what 6 to 8,
6 to 9.
6 to 9, and I used to try to get a nap in before that class. So, and my brother won't finna wake me up.
He probably was asleep too.
Little boy, he won't even gonna wake me up. I would have missed class 9 times out of 10. So, if it wasn't for us communicating and stuff, just the small stuff
Yeah.
that helped us realize that it's a lot more to a relationship, you know what I mean, than the sexual part, or more than just, you know what I'm saying, being around each other physically. You got to communicate, you got to talk to each other, and that is key. But I think we both responded well. I don't regret that move because I feel like that is exactly what we needed at the exact moment. So, I mean, in the end, it was well worth it. Even though what I went down there for didn't happen, I still got good out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because when you came back, he decided he want to. You'll see what's next.
Anyways, that's it. That's all we got. We ain't feeding y'all no more today. We ain't giving y'all no more.
So stay
We
tuned.
gonna make y'all come back for the next one.
Because in 2017, he decided he wanted to.
But
And I'm cutting that
2017,
right there.
2017, I decided to do a lot. Okay, and I'm gonna keep it as bland as that. I
We
decided
supposed
to
to
do a
be
lot.
stopping.
All I said is I decided to do a lot.
But this is the end of the video, man. If you enjoyed it, make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe. And again, we do want you to answer that question and be transparent as possible with us.
Don't lie.
We always gonna be open. We always gonna be honest. We're gonna give you, again, everything that we want to give you. If we
Right.
think it's too much, we will not share.
Facts.
But
Also, comment down below if you've ever dealt with a distant relationship. I mean, don't get into detail about it, obviously,
good
but I
comment.
mean, just comment down below, yes, if you've dealt with a distant relationship, and how did it go for you? Was it good? Was it bad? Did you learn? Did you know what I'm saying? How was it? Comment down below, let us know. But this is the end of this video, man. That's all we got for y'all today. We got a lot more coming, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure that post notification bell is turned on so you guys know every time we post. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can get some of these gems so y'all can learn, hopefully, or so y'all can just be nosy. Either way, thank you. Thank you for watching. And it's the end of this video. It's your boy Drizzy. Oh wait, I didn't even do my intro. Hey man, it's your boy Dre, man. This is my wife Krystal. It's the end of the video, and we out.
peace.